An awkward zombie is weird.
Okay, what was the question? Now please present proof.
What was the thing?
That proof that the witness had a motive.
The banana glove.
The ghost story.
So there's
the
like
names list.
Oh,
Ghost story.
so like
The anime you showed me.
oh yeah, it's
know.
called Ghost Stories.
Well, yeah, because they were
well
con artists and their phone number stored on the cell phone.
Yes, exactly. That's it. Click it. Do it!
I'm actually gonna try something else.
Do it! Make your dreams come true!
Yeah, it's Gumshoe. He did it.
The murderer killed the victim because of this.
The defense is obviously what?
Haphazardly.
Haphazardly throwing out evidence in desperation.
You did it.
Okay.
You did it.
Explosion, Michael Bay.
Don't let all your hard work go to this waste on a random guess.
He's talking directly to you.
What was I thinking? Okay. Well, I mean, I had two reasons why I would have said that, but oh well.
Was it a banana glove? It was a banana glove, wasn't it?
Well, no, because like,
Banana glove.
Because he's a cop.
Show
yes,
the badge.
he's a cop. That's why. But we'll do this then. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found, and we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers.
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
The Yakuza. What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's cell phone is a worse crime than murder. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You're one. Oh God, damn it! No.
This true genius of dialogue of
Wait, I just saw the goddess of something.
I have your phone number in there, and that's legal.
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
Did you think you and any of you could know what it's like to be a refined man like me? Your Honor, this is unjust badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled.
He's like, shut the fuck
Mr.
up.
Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is...
A con artist.
Looking into the group, a victim of the group, a member of that group.
Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right there,
Yep.
right here on this phone.
Exactly. Mr. Alphaman, mad at you, all of them.
No, you!
If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. Or like all over for us. If that was the case.
It's all over.
That is why you had to kill.
No, this is too much. Shut the fuck up, Silver.
That makes...
No one played 06.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
Don't play it. Please.
I got you now. Okay.
God,
that was
you
not...
know. That police officer.
Here we go again.
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Pain in the ass.
Your Honor, this is unjust badgering of the witness.
You said that exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
I'm getting tired.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Oh my god. This again.
Beep.
God damn it. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Well, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
Wow!
Wow, it's like we've done that twice before.
I know, right?
times.
Isn't it so amazing to redo the same fucking thing?
Yeah!
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Birdie Buckets to get his phone back. Why, when would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this point?
Someone called him during the 15 minutes or something.
The cop knew.
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, we think like that.
Play
Let's see.
devil's advocate.
Check his phone history.
Maybe that slime ball saw something
4chan,
at the
4chan,
crime
Reddit.
scene that made him commit murder.
You
Alright,
can't just say 4chan.
this is finally the part where I can present, or, you know,
Going to 4chan doesn't do
present
anything.
police officer.
He might, he may have known the cop.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
The cop knew him.
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
He went to X. That's where he went to.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
He ate a bad chili dog.
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
Oh, Christ! He ate the samurai dogs! He's allergic to bananas.
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? The victim? You mean Dustin Bryce? Prince, fuck!
Dustin,
Fingerprints.
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with... apparently that's the
that's
guy,
me?
I guess.
The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman?
He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
That's discrimination.
Hello.
Well, this seems vaguely familiar.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive! Not bad for a person with a third-rate education.
What's that supposed to mean?
I have no idea.
Evidence! Evidence!
Ugh, that guy's really creeping me out.
I've all been waving around and thinking about in that suspicious cell phone call. Suspicious phone number. This suspicious con group. That they're all on that phone. I'm slurring the words, but who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
I honestly want Senior Palo to be in this game. Keep slamming the table.
I hope that gets in there.
I better get like a gallon of water after this.
Don't worry, I got you.
No, don't give him spicy foods.
I will destroy you.
No.
You want proof that this phone is yours?
Yeah, I already told you earlier.
He
That
would have
cell
selfies.
phone
Right?
I lost. I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. You can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
Just call his number.
What?
Oh, it feels good to see you squirm.
Well, we do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
No stopping. The train's gone
Your
full
Honor,
motion.
this is bad. I can't let him turn.
train is
I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe.
Oh, store number. Fingerprints.
But they didn't check for prints.
No, 'cause
And
they're
by
incompetent.
this time, it's been handled so much.
They haven't dusted for prints.
Haha.
We have to check to see what.
Gumshoe's a good police officer.
I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said there was sand all over it, so
Wiped it? I wiped it?
pretty thoroughly too.
Why would you do that?
I like that one had. That's all I got. All caps.
It's all so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
He made a complete recovery.
Why would you wipe off fingerprints? Why would you do
He was wiping off the sand.
But why would you wipe it like that?
I think that, technically, I think that was the good thing, like what you did. You were supposed to do that one.
Yeah, because we already checked the phone numbers on there.
Yeah, but it was just.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see?
You mean this one?
Yes!
I know. Oh, an incident. Oh.
Oh,
Whoops.
and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone.
Oh.
Why not?
Because he has child lock on it.
No.
Only Gumshoe can open up the phone and see the number.
Gosh darn
It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
Convenient.
You got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington?
What's this? From the way you talk to me, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find your cell phone?
Ooh.
Down.
Oh, you are too much.
Perfectly fine the way he is.
God damn it. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Punch. It was Mia!
Oh my god! Now I remember! Right from the beginning.
Mind you, this was in the courthouse
Yeah.
where there's cameras.
No, dude, he ate all the cameras.
Beep.
Huh, looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it.
So that's when.
Yeah, people would have seen that. There's not.
I know.
What's wrong,
No, see,
Mr. Attorney?
In this courtroom, they replaced all the cameras with ramen noodles.
Oh.
That's
So have they
actually
been
plausible in my opinion, yes.
So have they been eaten, or was she specifically for hamburgers?
I actually have a
both.
story. I have a story that I'm going to tell you guys after this.
Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Like, it's literally canon in this both, by the way.
Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Take out the SIM card.
Oh, we just do this.
Objection! Here's my badge.
We call his phone number. Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is,
He swapped the phone.
your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? We'll get there eventually.
Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
How would he know?
Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Okay.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that?
Raise an objection, yeah.
Hold it!